I was so naive. I didn't even know that that was an option. But I think the pivotal moment, I hung up that phone call and I looked down at my phone and I said, F that. And that was the moment I decided that I was going to pull it together and finish all the jobs.
I'm guessing you put deposits down on these jobs. You paid, certain amounts of draws depending on where they were on the project, paid for materials and things like that. How long was it for you to get another contractor back on these jobs and finish them up?
A really long time.
Was it because of trust or just finding another contractor that would pick it up after another contractor? What was the deal?
Well, the moment I realized that he was officially gone, because we had had some give and take up until that point.
Right.
But the moment I realized he was officially gone, and then I went to look at the books of each project, where it became really, where I understood the gravity of the situation is when I looked that he walked with 300 grand.
Wow. Like the money that you gave him for materials and whatever other operations that he just didn't complete.
Correct.
Wow. Maybe some of your personal money, but also borrowed from hard money and private money and stuff
Correct.
like that. Was your thought that all of this is gone and I'm done? Or what, did you start working a plan and were you able to call your lenders and say, hey, look, here's the plan. We're going to get a GC on this, blah, blah, blah. Or were you like, I'm just screwed. I'm done.
Fortunately, part of me joining all these masterminds is I had people I could call. And I'll never forget one person I called. I was walking outside of my house on my sidewalk, and I called this guy. He's a part of a pretty prominent, national mastermind. Some people in your audience may know who he is. Mm-hmm. And I tell him about the situation, and I'm on the phone, and he says, Ryan, you should probably just give all the houses back to the bank. And coming from him, he's got significant more real estate experience than I do. I remember when he said that, I'm walking outside, I remember I stopped walking and my heart sank, because that had never even, I never even had considered that as I was so naive. I didn't even know that that was an option. Yeah. Right. But I think the pivotal moment, I hung up that phone call and I looked down at my phone and I said, F that. And that was the moment I decided that I was going to pull it together and finish all the jobs.
Man, I couldn't imagine. That's a powerful thought to have. It's interesting. It brings me back to a time where something similar happened, not to that extent, but where you just have to make a decision and you have a bunch of options, but what decision do you make? And that defines who you are or what your success is going to be.